Betty Evans, San Marcos, California.
The address is CBS.
Welcome home.
Morning. I see you didn't get any sleep either.
Not much.
I turned and tossed all night, just trying to think why in the world my grandson tried to bum around town just getting himself plastered.
What are you talking about?
You mean you don't know?
I wouldn't ask you what you're talking about if I knew. What's going on? Is Adam in trouble? Why didn't you call? Why didn't you tell us? Tom's gonna have a fit.
Oh, wait. Oh, Tom. Tom is the one who found him and brought him to me. I'm surprised Tom didn't tell you.
So am I.
Thanks for coming by, Jack. Is there any news on James?
We have an APB out, Adam. Julie and Lily are still missing.
What'll you do now?
Well, the only way we'll be able to find David is by setting up a manhunt with the local authorities who know the terrain.
You know, James said that he thought there'd be a lot of bloodshed if the police got to David before
Yeah, I'm
he did.
quite aware of James Stenbeck's theories.
Jack, just be careful. Okay, because this guy is completely crazy.
Hey, look, we're not going to go in there with guns blazing, not when he's holding hostages.
Maybe James could be useful. I think that he's on our side.
Carly, for James Stenbeck, there's only one side. His own.
Where's my wife? Tell me where she is.
If you ever want to see your wife and your baby alive again, get your hands off of me.
Why isn't my baby crying? David, Lily wants to hold the baby now. Oh my God. What's wrong? What's wrong with my baby? David, you've got to clear the airways.
I did.
No, she's not breathing. She's turning blue.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Please don't let her die! Please, please help her, please! Please, somebody, please don't let her die!
As the world turns.
David, give her to me.
Oh, don't let her die, please!
I already did clear the airways.
No,
There
you
must be
didn't do
something
it
else.
completely. Please, I have experience in this. Let me just
Give me
try.
that. I'll do it.
Just stop me, please! Just breathe for her! Breathe for her! Just please help her, David, please!
Come on, little one. You can do it.
Oh, please don't let her die! Oh,
You good girl. Come on, little one. That's it. Don't die me now. Come on, breathe. Breathe. Come on. Breathe.
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Pantene Pro-V Shampoo and Pro-V Treatment Conditioner. For hair so healthy, it shines.
It's your time to shine. You've come so far, you see the light. The dream is real, the future's bright. You give it all you got to give, and that's the way you've got to live. You know who you are, and all you want is everything.
Pantene Pro-V, part of every day, part of every way you shine.
It's your time to shine.
Everyone is beautiful in their own way.
Clean makeup from CoverGirl. They're not seeing your makeup. They're seeing you.
Oh, yeah. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
One of these wipes is gentler than the other, and it takes an expert to tell which one. Pampers Baby Fresh, shown just a little more scientifically than this, to be a gentler clean than the leading regular wipe. Pampers Baby Fresh.
Zach was a freshman in high school when Roy was born. Surprise. Oh, I was very nervous about the difference in their ages, but he always treats Roy as if he's an equal.
Should we order pizza?
Okay. Roy adores the shirt that Zach gave him. Roy lives in that shirt, so it gets washed a lot. I just want to keep it looking great.
For clothes that get worn a lot, there's Tide. Regular detergents can leave clothes looking old, but But Tide helps keep cotton clothes looking newer longer.
Roy feels so close to his brother. They're inseparable.
Now take in the outdoors. Fresh, cool, clean. Introducing Mountain Spring Tide with bleach. It leaves behind a fresh outdoor scent. It's gotta be Tide.
Introducing the Crest Extender, with gentle extender fibers to clean deep between teeth. The new Crest Extender.
All right, fine. I'm sure that Adam didn't want to talk to me, but we all know that kids say the opposite of what they mean all the time.
Well, now, sometimes they just need to have their space. Huh?
I should have been told. I had an opportunity to talk to him. I had an opportunity to get through to him. Not hearing a peep from his mother sending the wrong message to a kid who's in trouble.
Yeah, well, it wasn't an easy call to make.
He's my son, too, Tom. It wasn't just your call.
Well, I guess I thought it was. The most important thing is he's okay, and I don't think it's going to happen again.
Did he make it to school this morning?
Yes, he did, no problem. And you see, I think that's a very good sign. He packed his knapsack, he inhaled his cereal, he gave me a little kiss on the cheek when I dropped him off at school. I left him, he was talking to some of his friends.
That's good, that's really good, that's great. How did you know what he was up to?
On the rooftop, remember? Emily and I were covering that story. We saw an older guy selling to kids.
And Adam was buying? How'd you handle it?
Actually, Emily was a big help. I was pretty mad at him, and she seemed to be able to reach him. Her history with her mom just gives her, you know, a little more insight and empathy.
This just gets better and better. Emily's there and his mom's not.
Well, she knocked some sense into the kid.
Fine. I guess I'm really grateful to Emily.
Oh, it just never ceases to amaze me. That woman has a sixth sense. She always knows when Tom needs her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she certainly came through this time. I gotta get going.
No, wait, could you just hold on just a minute, because there's a couple of things we need to talk through.
You know what? I can't, and I'm sorry. I'll come by after school and check on Adam.
Emily, I'm so glad you're here.
Molly, why bother knocking if you're just gonna barge in?
This is so important that it couldn't wait. I've got something big for you. You've got to put me on the air right away.
I'm sorry, but our viewers haven't been clamoring for an interview with Cherish forever.
This isn't about my book. I am guaranteeing you hot story for the midday news. Aren't you just a little bit curious as to what it is?
Sure. Fax me.
David's alive.
He's what?
He didn't drown. He's alive.
He can't be.
Well, he is. And I got to get a message out to him. He's got to hear me. He's got to know that I still love him.
Tell me where my wife is. Holden, I don't know. Now, I came here to tell you that David's still alive, which I just found out myself a few days ago. He doesn't know I'm here. He thinks I'm dead. He left me for dead in the trunk of a car.
Do you know what today is? What? Today is the day our baby was supposed to be born. My wife is past her due date, and they need to induce labor, so you better tell me where she is.
I swear, I don't know.
Don't you get it? I don't have anything to lose here.
Yes, you do. You've got everything to lose. Now I need your help. I'm as desperate and worried as you are.
See? Oh my God, please.
Keep doing it.
Please let her live. Please let her start breathing, please. God.
Okay. Lily, she's breathing.
No.
Your daughter's breathing. She's fine. You did it, David. You see the color coming back to her cheeks. Okay, well, I still have to check her out, okay?
When you save someone's life, you're responsible for that life. You're gonna be okay later on. You are. Yeah. I'm gonna see to that.
Think back, Carly. Did David drop any hints as to where he was heading?
Jack, I was in a trunk, remember?
Yeah, but before that. I mean, when he stopped and you heard voices, when Lily was in labor.
Everything he said was deliberately vague. You know, like we're gonna go someplace where no one will ever find
Okay,
us.
well, keep thinking. Maybe you'll remember something.
Jack, I'm trying. I do want to help get Lily and Julia back safe, but it's hard to force myself to think about this. You know, it's like I'm gonna lose my mind.
Okay, look, I know it was hell, but at least you got out alive. I'd like to say the same thing about Lily and Julia. I gotta go.
No, Jack! Jack, don't. Don't leave me.
From the most prescribed name in the history of pain relief comes non-prescription Motrin IB gel caps. Concentrated, powerful, 23% smaller than Advil gel caplets. Motrin IB, spoken here.
With all we have to do today, does it make sense to keep color on your hair for 30 minutes when you can get rid of the gray in 5? Just 5. Great color, body, and shine in 5 gentle minutes. Just 5. Smart hair color. Works for me.
Introducing the all-new 1999 Grand Am. Its solid form design provides a stronger body structure so you can play as hard as you like with hardly a rattle.
Solid.
Excitement, well built. The all-new Grand Am by Pontiac.
A conservative appearance commands respect.
Yeah, right. The office dress code's not what it used to be.
A neatly knotted tie is a sign of an organized mind.
Save on all the latest looks for the office at the JCPenney Fall Wardrobe Sale. For him and her. Hey, styles change. So don't miss the Fall Wardrobe Sale.
And ladies should never wear slacks in the office.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's lunchtime. Bring it on. Second course, spaghetti. And for dessert, chocolate pudding. Bummer. It's Rubbermaid.
Rubbermaid. Ideas that last.
Congratulations to The Late Show with David Letterman, Emmy winner for Best Variety Series.
I must be doing something right.
And tonight, catch Dave with Cindy Crawford.
You know, it's kind of a coincidence. You know you've got excellent timing, Andy, that the day that I'm leaving for college, you're moving into your great new apartment, which just happens to have this really nice pool a la Melrose.
There's a pool? I didn't notice.
Right. And I'm sure you also didn't notice all the blondes draping in thongs.
I did notice an elderly lady in orthopedic shoes, but she wasn't wearing a thong.
You're not getting out of this.
I don't want to get out of it. So you ready to go back up the car, Yaley?
Yeah. I know my dad was kind of upset that he couldn't drive me.
Oh, well, I mean, he still can. I mean,
No, it's too late. It all happened so quickly, you know.
tell me about it.
Sorry, but I just wish I'd done this right. And I wish I had told everyone at first, you know? I didn't think I'd really go.
I think you have done it right. I think that it's too good an offer to refuse, and you're going to be able to make a whole new life, and you're going to really, really be on your own.
Seems like you can't wait to see me leave, Andy.
No, come on, you know me better than that.
What is this? Start your whole new life? What is that?
That's what happens when you go away to school. You meet a lot of new people, and you make new friendships.
I haven't even left yet, and you're already writing me off.
If David's alive, where is he?
I don't know. That's why I gotta go on air. I gotta get a message to him. I have to reach him.
Have you considered a seance?
Emily, he's not dead.
Okay, all right. Slow down. Let's take it from the beginning. Why do you think he's alive?
Well, I caught a glimpse of him at his own memorial service. And then I forgot about it, but then I got this phone call on my cell phone, and it was his voice saying, "Hello, Molly," but then he hung up before I could ask any questions.
As a publicity stunt, this is a little far-fetched.
This is not a publicity stunt. Okay, I am not the only one that thinks that David's still alive. There's an official investigation going on.
Really? Police involved?
Yeah. Well, one very reputable policeman so far, but I heard him say with my own ears that he thinks that David might still be alive.
And what makes him think so?
Well, there's some stuff going on that resembles David's M.O.
His criminal activities, you mean? Oh, that figures.
No, I'm sure it's not him. That's why I've got to go on TV and I've got to get a message to him. Look, Emily, I know that you had feelings for David once. Now, maybe they're all gone. But can't you understand why I have to do this if there's any prayer that David might still be alive? I love that man. And he thinks I betrayed him, and this might be my only chance. Please, Emily, please.
I'm sorry, Molly, but I can't put questionable people on the air with half-baked stories. I mean, this is a television station. We have a reputation.
But
I will think about it. I will look into it. Now, if you will excuse me.
Thank you. For nothing.
Carly, I have to go. People's lives are at stake.
You mean Julia's life?
No,
right?
Lily's and Lily's baby. What is this, some kind of jealous tantrum?
No. No, it's not jealousy, it's fear, Jack. I'm scared.
Okay, you know what? But you're all right. No one's gonna hurt you here. You don't need me around.
If you go, I'll be completely alone.
Well, why don't you call your husband?
I don't want Hal here now. And I know how that must sound, and I don't mean it that way. It's just that Hal doesn't know what I've just been through, but you were there, Jack, and you saw what it was like.
Yeah. And I think that you'd want a man there who loves you.
That's a cruel thing to say to me, Jack.
Telling you your husband loves you is a cruel thing to say.
You're using it as an excuse to desert me again.
Well, Carly, I've got a job to do. Don't you want Julia and Lily to get out of this alive?
Yes, of course I do. But there are plenty of people who can help them.
What, do you expect me to just sit here and hold your hand while James and David are out on the loose?
You owe me that, Jack. For not coming when I called you for help. David, he'd be in an institution right now where he belongs, but you wouldn't even listen to me.
I apologize, all right, but I thought you were up to your old tricks again.
I guess I deserve that. But Jack, I can't even close my eyes. Because when I do, I'm back in that horrid jelly room again, bound and gagged, with a gun. This close to my head, and some lunatic shouting that he's gonna blow my brains out any second. And he didn't do that to Julia. I'm the one that he had it in for. And then to be in that trunk, not being able to breathe. Being scared that I would lose this baby and having James' comatose body nearly crushing me.
What were you doing at the farm that day?
What?
You heard me. What were you doing there in the first place?
It seems like 100 years ago.
Well, let me refresh your memory. You went to the farm to make Julia think that I was all set to run off with you. And after you bulldozed her, you're gonna try to lure me out to Montana.
Molly told you, didn't she?
It doesn't matter who told me. The point is, you brought this all on yourself. Can't you see that?
Yes. Yes, I can see it very clearly, Jack. I almost lost my life because I love you.
Hi, have you tried...
Cinnamon Graham cereal, a favorite in my house for years.
Yeah, but it hasn't been around that long.
Love that stuff since I was a kid.
Afraid that's impossible. Because the first time the goodness of Graham has come together with a touch of cinnamon glaze is in Cinnamon Grahams.
Like I said, great cereal.
Right. Try the taste you've always loved.
Put more cash into your kid's school. Clip box tops for education logos from General Mills products.
A woman's prerogative to change her mind. A man's prerogative to change it back.
White diamonds from Elizabeth Taylor.
I never forget a woman in diamond.
Your choice of 2 gifts with a qualifying White Diamonds fragrance purchase.
Playing hard or working hard, Centrum has your nutrition covered. With Centrum, you benefit from what science is discovering about how vitamins and minerals help maintain health and strengthen immunity. Centrum, always complete from A to Zinc.
Hey, stop cracking up. Don't let your lips chap or dry. Keep them smooth with Stay Smooth Lip Color from Almay, the first anti-chap lip color with SPF 25. A cooling anti-chap complex holds moisture in, helps keep chapping out. Cool, baby. SPF 25 protects. Feels so smooth in 20 Stay Smooth colors. Come on, read my lips. They won't chap, crack, or dry. Stay Smooth anti-chap lip color from Almay.
Oh, no. No, I love that pair. Oh, and I've had these forever. And no, not these. They were my favorite. Oh, you didn't deserve this.
Now's a good time to check out the Payless Styles at Work sale. A great collection of new women's dress shoes, just $9.99.
For you. For me.
Doesn't it feel good? Payless.
The Jag Countdown is on. Buckle up for a new season of TV's fastest growing drama. Jag season premieres CBS Tuesday, September 22nd.
Garth Brooks is the superstar. George Strait has the most nominations. But could one of these Dark Horse nominees win Entertainer of the Year? Live performances, the CMAs on CBS, September 23rd.
Who killed these girls? A 48 Hours mystery tonight.
Margot, I'm going to be going to fashions.
Don't wait before you go. Just is Adam okay?
Honey, he's quieter than usual.
Is he quiet? Don't let him be quiet. Don't let him be quiet. Don't let him shut down. I mean, he loves you so much. If anyone can get through to him, Lisa, you can do it, okay?
Of course, and you know I'm going to try. I love him very much, and that's no hardship for me. It's just that what he really needs to know is that his parents are going to try to patch up their marriage.
Well, you make it sound like we're on our way to divorce court. We're not. And, you know, our marriage is solid.
Really? Good. I'm so glad to hear it. Then that is not what it looks like, okay?
That is, even the most perfect couple has their problems, and we'll get through this. We've been through worse.
Well, good, Margot. I'm glad. I like your optimism because you must realize I have a few years and a few marriages all new, and you've got to do more than just get through it. You have to really fight for something that you want to. In the world.
Hello?
Hi. Can we shut the blinds, please?
Do you want me to lock the door?
Yes, please. Is the front door locked?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna go check, okay?
Who in the devil is that?
My sister Katie. I think of us as star-crossed lovers, Jack. We can't live without each other, but there's always some reason why we can't be together.
I thought we were going to put this behind us, Carly.
I know I failed you when I didn't walk away fast enough from Hal and the money. I know that's when you gave up on me for good. But I was left still loving you. Still wanting you. And I've tried, but I can't shut that off.
I'm with Julia now. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
And that's why I did something terrible. Why I told her to back off. Why I was going to try to lure you to Montana. It was childish. It was desperate. I know that. But I would do it again. Only the next time I'd try not to run into David.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Carly, I don't want you. What we had is over.
That's what I thought, too. But then I found out that I don't know how to live without you. I'd give anything for you to love me again, Jack. Like you did.
Jack, the police chief from Hatford's on the phone at the desk. They spotted 2 women on Route 216.
Julia and Lily?
They're not sure.
came here to get you to help me find David so that we can get Julia and Lily away from him.
Why didn't you turn him in when you knew he was alive?
Because if the police had gone out there would have been gunfire, and Carly and Julia could have been hurt or killed. Now, Julia and I came up with a plan to subdue David, but it backfired, thanks to Carly's brilliant intelligence. And I ended up getting drugged and dumped in the trunk of a car. That's when David grabbed Julia and abducted Lily.
So where is she?
I don't know. I was passed out in the trunk of the car, but Carly overheard Lily say that she was going into labor.
So where are they? You must have some idea.
Hold it. If I knew where they were, I would be there. Now, I need your help.
You gotta be kidding me. You want me to help you?
Look, we need to forget our past. We need to join forces and try to keep those we love from being killed.
What's she doing now?
She's resting.
David, why won't you let me check her out?
It's not necessary. She's in good hands now.
They always monitor newborns. I could spot a problem more quickly.
All right, fine, but you'll have to do while I hold her.
Okay, whatever you say. Okay. Look at that. 5 little fingers and 5 little fingers. Yeah. And 10 toes. It's all perfect. And her navel is healing just beautifully. She's a very healthy baby girl. She's absolutely beautiful, Lily. I think she must be having a sweet dream. She's smiling. I want to hold the baby. Please, please, David, I'm her mother. Please let me hold my baby.
Never.
Savor the summer. Live Maine lobster, specially priced at $14.99. At Red Lobster, the season isn't over.
Sis, I snooped in your medicine cabinet. So? You switched to X-Lax.
Correctol works with an artificial chemical. X-Lax works with natural senna.
2 out of 3 users agree. It's dependable overnight.
What a find.
Good morning, guaranteed.
Double your sentiment, your merriment, double your moment of fun. Oh, double your pleasure, double your fun. That's the statement of the great mint in Double Mint Gum.
Mom, I'm hungry.
Are you stranded in the Sahara? The clouds are starting to look like meatloaf and mashed potatoes hungry? Or are you hungry enough for this?
Stouffer's hearty portions. When you're really, truly hungry, nothing comes closer to home.
I could not believe how much cat hair the whirlwind picked up.
The greatest feature? No bags.
It's like a cyclone going on inside my vacuum cleaner.
Cyclonic action. It's the concept of channeling air that makes a Eureka whirlwind so effective.
I have really bad allergies.
The whirlwind's true HEPA seal filtration captures all the particles right here, 100%.
No more sneezing. No more red eyes.
Let's talk about attachments. All you have to do is pull the hose out and you're in business.
Less than $200? You've got to be kidding.
My hair just got 2 B's. And an E? I shampooed with new Vitabees by L'Oreal. The power of vitamins is amazing.
L'Oreal's multivitamin formula has 2 B's and an E. It's a high-potency drink for the strength of your hair.
I take my Vitabees, I get healthy hair. With tons of strength, energy, and shine. New Vitabees by L'Oreal. This hair, it's an A+. And I'm worth it.
Stay tuned for more of As the World Turns.
The mystery continues.
Beth sent that poison fruit to Harley.
The terror intensifies.
Roses are red, violets are blue. These roses are dead, and you should be too.
And accusations fly.
It's got Annie written all over it.
Who is terrorizing Springfield?
You're telling me that my daughter is getting presents from some escaped psycho?
On Guiding Light.
Hollywood Squares, premiering tonight at 7:30 on CBS 2.
The name game. Howie, 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 watch Howie. You gotta see him right now. Then you'll say, Wowie, Howie.
You want names? Jean-Claude
Wait till you hear his secret strategy for making it big.
I made a mask.
Did you really?
Yeah, of Howie Mandel.
Plus, Mary Stuart Masterson tells all about her new movie. And King of the Hill creator Mike Judge. Spend a star-studded hour with Howard.
Today at 4 on CBS 2.
We just got the new Washington Mutuals in.
No way.
Check out this 98 Scott Musmansky.
Awesome.
Closed 16 home loans in one day.
Whoa, cool. Is that what I think it is?
Yep, a Dolores Hagen's Teller rookie card.
How much is that?
A Hagen's rookie? You better start saving your lunch money, kid.
Let Washington Mutual make a fan out of you. Washington Mutual. Join the club.
Look, I've been thinking here.
More ketchup.
Is this the right way to become a Foster Farm Savory Servings chicken?
Hey, less talking, more marinate.
Hey!
Savory Servings, now in 6 marinated flavors. The address is CBS. Welcome home.
Don't waste your breath.
All right. All right, let's get down to business then. What do you want? You want my house? You want the television station? You just name it. Whatever you want, it's yours.
None of that matters now. It's too late for me to go back to Oakdale. And I can get all the money I want with one simple ransom note.
David, have you really thought about this?
Don't even think about it.
What are you planning to do with the baby?
I guess there's no reason why I can't tell you now. I was going to sell her.
Was? What are you planning on doing now?
I've got a much better idea now.
Don't you know what I'd like to do is pack up my gear and just follow you to New Haven?
So why don't you?
Because you don't need a college groupie hanging around. But Nikki, I scheduled a 3-day shoot in New York City for 1 month from now. And New York is like a hop, skip, and a jump away from where you're gonna be, so.
I'm sorry. I said you were trying to write me off. I know you're not. It's just... Right now, I don't feel like I belong anywhere.
Of course you do. I mean, same thing happened to me. You feel like you're being pulled in 2 different directions, but it's just that it's a big step. It's totally normal.
So I'm not hopeless.
Not by a long shot. I got something for you.
So sweet, but I don't have anything for you. I'm sorry.
There's already photos taken on it. So, I mean, if you get homesick, just go to a dark room and develop them the way I showed you how to do.
What's on it?
Photos of home. The old school. Family, friends. And you may even find one of me on there, too.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
I'm gonna miss you more.
Was it Julia and Lily?
False alarm.
What a shame.
Look, Carly, about what you were talking about before.
Yeah, right, when I was pouring my heart out to you right before you ran off to see if Julia was okay? What, are you trying to pay me back for the hurt that I caused you?
You know what? That didn't even cross my mind, okay? I just want to find Julia and make sure that she's all right. Make sure that she finally understands that I know so much more now.
Really? What about?
About who she is. See, I was so wrapped up in my own stuff that I kept forgetting. And then when you told me that David had a gun to your head most of the time, I suddenly realized
That I could have been killed at any moment.
A few days ago, she tried to make me believe that I had lost her to James Stumbeck. And it hurt like hell because I couldn't figure out why she was doing this, but I knew something was phony about it. She was pretending that he was her lover, not to save her own life. No. No, she did it to protect you from being killed by David. That's what was going down, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of David's sick little games.
Yeah. See, and that's when I finally understood. She's the kind of woman who'd put her life on the line for another woman who hated her, who left her on the side of the road to die.
Just stop it, Jack. That's not what happened, and you know it. I was calling for help. Would you give me a little bit of credit,
Carly,
please?
okay, listen, I don't mean to hurt you, all right? I'm just trying to make a point.
No, you just can't find enough superlatives to describe your perfect Julia, so you think you'll just compare her to poor old defective Carly, right?
You know, I want to feel sorry for you. But you feel so sorry for yourself, you don't leave any room for anybody else.
That's a mean thing to say, Jack. And it's not like you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be mean from now on. Otherwise, I'm afraid you won't hear what I have to say, and you won't understand, and it's really important that you do. From now on, you gotta stop using me as an excuse to leave hell. You wanna go and make that kind of decision about your marriage, about your life, that's fine. But you gotta leave me out of the equation. You wanna dump hell? Do it. Do it for your own reasons. Don't do it because of me.
Okay, who had the double stack? Partner?
Breakfast at your place may never be the same.
Order's up!
Because now Eggo's making pancakes.
Here you go, Bright Eyes.
Golden, fluffy pancakes that turn your microwave into a griddle. For a taste too good to let go any day of the week.
Who are they?
Truckers.
New Eggo pancakes makes every house a pancake house.
Learning to get dressed is easy with the right teachers.
What do you know? I know my shirt goes over my head. I know yellow, blue, and red.
What do you know?
Pants in the closet, shoes on the shelf. I can get dressed by myself.
They'll look smart in Kmart's exclusive collection of Sesame Street clothes.
What do you know? B's for Big Bird on my shirt. There's a ruffle on my skirt.
What do you know?
I'm wearing overalls today. Brought to you by the letter K.
When I heard about it, migraine headache pain relief without a prescription, clinically proven from Excedrin, I didn't believe it. I mean, how can you if you know what migraine pain is like? But I tried it because you'll try anything to get rid of migraines. And you know what? Excedrin migraine relieves migraine pain. My own research. That I believe.
Excedrin Migraine, the only non-prescription medicine approved for migraine pain relief.
Does tossing one of these into your tank kill germs? Well, here's one way to be sure. Lysol Continuous Action Automatic Toilet Cleaner. It not only cleans and deodorizes, it kills germs. No other automatic toilet cleaner kills more. Till you have our word on it, you can't call it clean. Share the bathroom, not the germs. Lysol Basin Tub and Tile Cleaner. The clean that helps protect.
I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you. You've changed.
Well, I hope that's a compliment.
You're taller. Do you remember Tom's mom, Lisa? She looks wonderful, doesn't she, Lisa? Yeah, fabulous.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. So do you guys.
Okay, let's sit down. Okay. Katie, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be starting classes, right?
Well, there's been a sudden change of plans.
I'm sorry. I was on my way to Detroit. I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
Something came up.
no, that wasn't the problem, honest.
Oh, what is the problem?
Well, let's put it this way. I knew I had to read Crime and Punishment for comparative lit, but I just didn't realize that I'd be starring my very own version of it the first week of classes.
Well, what happened?
Oh, I went to this really lame frosh mixer, which I knew I shouldn't have gone to because I really hate those things. Anyway, when I came home, I saw that my door was halfway open. And when I walked into my apartment, it was completely trashed. My stereo was gone, my computer was gone, my clothes were thrown everywhere.
Oh, God, what a drag. You poor kid.
Oh, yes, that's terrible. Did the police have any leads?
Well, that's another thing I don't really know. The burglars took my spare key, too. I mean, I didn't want to sit around and wait for them to come back, so I just threw some stuff in a bag and took off.
This all happened last night and you came straight here?
Yeah. Well, what if I had gotten home 10 minutes earlier? They might have still been there.
Right, listen to me. Do you think that there's any connection between this robbery and the guy following you today?
Oh, I don't know how there could be, but it is pretty weird that they both happened together.
Well, the thing is, you're here now, and you don't have to decide right away. I mean, what you really should do is eat your breakfast and get a bath and get some sleep and make a decision tomorrow.
You know what we ought to do is we ought to call Mama. Yeah, we got to call her, because when she doesn't hear from her, she'll get worried.
One more problem. I left her itinerary back there. I can't remember if she's going to be in Norway or Sweden this week.
Well, I know Lila. She will, if she doesn't find you there, she'll call here.
Yes, when Mom wants to find me, nothing stops her. Is there a drawer where I could throw my few belongings and maybe hang some things up?
Yeah, down in the basement. Just consider it your old room.
Great. Oh, I can't wait to see Adam and Casey. That'll be cool. What time do they get home?
They get home, well, Casey will be home about 3 o'clock. Adam is actually, he's staying with Lisa's. You know what, though? If he knows that you're here, maybe he'll come back sooner.
Honey, how long can you stay away from your classes?
Oh, maybe forever. I don't know. Maybe I'll move to Oakdale. How long is that room gonna be vacant?
Oh, when it rains, it pours.
Shh. Uh-oh. Did I show up at the wrong time?
No, you didn't. I'm thrilled that you're here, Katie. I really am. It's just we have, some problems that we're dealing with. You know what it's like to live in a family.
Oh, sounds like stress tab time.
No, I'm Danny. I'm fine. It's hot in here.
Hey,
Is it
you
hot?
okay?
I just don't want to be getting sick right now. This is not a good time.
What? Let me find you a thermometer.
You know, I'm fine. You don't have to do that. I know how to do that. I don't want to hold you up any longer than I have already, so why don't you, I'll call you later, okay?
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just remember, you've got to do first things first. Keep your priorities straight, Margot. Okay, see you, Katie.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, here I am.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Are you hungry at all?
Yes, I am starving. I thought you'd never ask. All I had was this disgusting gray-colored hot dog on the train. It was so gross, but it was better than all the other stuff they had. Like this greasy cheese on a bed of soggy dough. I mean, come on.
Well, how was the rest of your trip?
Pretty uneventful. I mean, I finally solved the hot dog problem by just smothering it with this bright green relish. Whoa, are you okay? Margot, do you need some help? Guess not.
I want you to check out a possible investigation on David Stenbeck. No, you heard me right. Not James, David. The one who went down in Valletta? Yeah. Thanks. Bye. Good morning.
Hi.
You're just in time to celebrate.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
What do we celebrate?
The powers that be decided they couldn't wait any longer to find a replacement for Brent. You got the job.
And you're kidding.
Do I look like I'm kidding? No. Congratulations, Tom Hughes, anchorman.
Well, I'm speechless. That's what I am.
Oh, no, please. That is the one thing you cannot be around here. Excuse me. Emily Stewart. Yeah. Where? Uh-huh. Oh, boy. I owe you big. Thanks. Wow. I'm not sure I'm supposed to handle this one.
Can I help?
Molly was here a little while ago. She wanted me to put her on the air. Yeah. She was spouting this wild story about David Stenbeck being alive. Well, I got rid of her, but I figured I better check it out for myself, so my source down at the police station just confirmed it. They've got an APB out for David Stenbeck.
This is huge.
Yeah, no kidding. But there's more. They're keeping it all hush-hush because apparently David's taken hostages. Carly Munson was one of them, but somehow she escaped, and she's in a hospital in Gary, Indiana. They think he's in the same area.
Where are you going with this?
Tom, this is the biggest story of the year. We've got to be there. We've got to be there when it breaks.
I'd like to volunteer for the assignment. Look, I know I'm new, but I know David, and I think you can trust me.
Of course I can trust you, but... I mean, are you sure? I don't know how long this is going to take.
I'm sure. I have an extra change of clothes in my gym bag. I have a credit card in my wallet. I say we leave right now. What do you say?
I say, yeah, okay. Let's go for it.
Hold it. David hasn't killed anybody yet. He's out of money. He's going to have to contact you or Lucinda for ransom. I just need to get close to him again.
You were with him for days before, and you got nowhere. You're out of the loop as far as your son's concerned.
But I'm the only person in this world that cares whether he lives or dies.
Maybe not the only one.
Molly, where the hell did you go? Did you hear from David?
No, I didn't. But I thought of a way to track him down. But the person I pitched it to wasn't receptive, but I know it could work.
This is great. So you're going to work with this bimbo, and you're turning down my offer to help you? I'm the only chance you've got, Holden.
But maybe I should call the police and let them know that James Stenbeck is here.
Be my guest.
It'll be a big mistake, Molly. If the police get to David first, they'll kill him.
Caramel maiden standing so tall, adorn yourself with the colors of fall. Walnut, chestnut, ginger dreams perfectly lie against rich chocolate cream. Divas of bronze, blackberry princess, moving and shaking in a suit or a dress. A coat of wool swirls as you whirl and twirl. Girl, fall is here. Take another look.
Come see the softer side of Sears.
Little Hershey's Kisses, big chocolate taste.
I'm here to announce exciting medical news. Introducing Monistat 1. Doctors know this one-dose treatment keeps working for days to cure a yeast infection. New Monistat 1. One dose from the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
There are juices you drink fast, and then there's Welch's. Welch's grape juice is just too good to gulp. Remember when you were a kid, how it flooded your mouth with flavor? Well, it still does. Welch's Concord grapes give it a taste you can feel in your cheeks. And Welch's is 100% grape juice. You don't have to add a lot of other stuff. Welch's grape juice is just too good to gulp.
Imagine a day without allergies. Without sinus pressure, headache, and pain. Make it happen with Benadryl Allergy Sinus Headache. Unlike the leading prescription allergy medicines that don't have a pain reliever, Benadryl Allergy Sinus Headache gives you maximum strength sinus pain relief, plus the allergy relief of Benadryl's histamine blocker. Imagine life without allergies and sinus pain with Benadryl.
On the new CBS Monday, Cosby faces his biggest challenge, an inquisitive 11-year-old.
You know how to make babies, right?
It's none of your business.
Then, Kevin James stars in the new comedy, The King of Queens.
Stay in the mood, huh? Hey, it's all coming back.
Next, Everybody Loves Raymond is back at its new time.
You have to do something.
How about this?
And it's the premiere of The Brian Benben Show.
You have such a huge mortgage.
Well, it didn't get that way by itself, baby.
Next week on the new CBS Monday.
I'm sorry. I can't believe something like that happened, you know, your first morning here.
Oh, it's no big deal. I mean, maybe you just ate something that disagreed with you.
No, it's not that. It's been going on for a couple of days.
Well, do you have any other symptoms?
Yeah, I get kind of dizzy, and I've got this headache that keeps coming back.
Well, you know, if Mom was here, she'd rub your temples and make it go away. Didn't she do that when you were little?
No, different day and age. Just vaporizers, big on vaporizers. Just she used to put my face over a
vaporizer.
Oh. Did it work?
Nope.
Well, hey, do you want me to give you one of her famous massages?
Oh, you, if you want, sure, yeah.
Okay. Just relax and close your eyes.
Yeah. You can do it a little harder so you're not like a vaporizer.
And do you want some tea? That's part of the process.
No tea. No, I don't want to put anything in my stomach right now. Actually, it gets better as the day goes along.
Margot, I just had a thought. Maybe you're pregnant.
I guess all I've got now is a $50 million baby and a husband that I don't love.
Oh, I wouldn't let Hal hear you talk like that. There's one other thing, Carly. Hal knows you never made it to the hotel in Montana.
How? How does he know?
I told him. When he called there and he didn't get an answer, he was very worried.
Well, you didn't tell him that I had a plan to get you there, did you?
No. No, but he guessed you went to the farm to stir up trouble between Julia and I went along with it.
Well, that's perfect. Hal put me on notice that if I ever went after you again, that it would be over between us, so now I have nothing.
I hope not, Carly. I gotta get back to the case.
No, Jack.
Molly, you know better than to trust anything that James has to say.
I think I'll make the call from the other room so I won't be disturbed.
Holden, we both know how this thing's gonna play out. The police will bring David down. There'll be shooting, people will be hurt, people will be killed. It doesn't have to happen that way.
So far, the only plan that you have put on the table is trying to talk sense to some psychopath.
It's my son. Why are you so interested in labels? He's a human being who's very disturbed right now, but he's still my son. Not too long ago, he had everything going for him in his life, and now this whole community's against him just because he's my son.
Well, if you're lucky, maybe he'll make it out of this alive. Personally, I just assume he didn't.
Holden, anything happens to David, anything at all, and your wife, your child will pay with their lives.
They say everything that you are and everything that you will be is determined by the time you're 3 years old. This is my first 3 years. They were a disaster. The people that I was forced to call my parents, they were incompetent in everything but cruelty. And the man who was my real father, he didn't want anything to do with me.
Then you understand why the baby has to be with me, because I love her. I love her very much.
Don't talk to me about love. More crimes are committed in the name of love. Don't even mention it.
But David, children need love. The right kind of love.
I know what children need. I'm an expert. And I know exactly what this child needs.
David, what does she need that I can't give her myself?
You and that perfect husband of yours, not to mention your mother. You are totally unfit to raise a child. No, this baby's gonna be raised by someone that I totally trust. Yeah.
David?
This right?
Who are you planning to give my baby
This
to?
right, sweetheart. Sweet baby, yes, it's Daddy. It's Daddy's here. Sweet girl, it's Daddy. Yes, it's your Daddy.
Trains now go 300 miles an hour. Mail 3,000 miles a second. Athletes continually break records. So